Becky Streepy from Glue and Glitter, and today I'm going to share with you one of my favorite sauce recipes. This is a 5-minute blender peanut butter sauce. I love peanut butter sauce. I have loved it since I was a kid, and I actually started making this recipe in college. Growing up, peanut butter sauce or peanut sauce was one of my favorite things to order when we were out to eat. Peanut sauce on a salad or to dip a satay, and when I got to college, I couldn't afford to go out to eat all the time, so I started making peanut sauce at home and putting it on everything so I could have my favorite sauce without spending the big bucks. What I love about this recipe is that it's very flexible. I've been making it a long time, and so I've tried lots of different variations. So I'm going to walk you through the ingredients and some possible substitutions, and then we'll make this version of peanut butter sauce. So the first thing you need, of course, is peanut butter. My recipe calls for creamy. You can use crunchy if you like. You can also use other nut butters. Almond butter works really well, cashew butter, really any nut butter or seed butter. Sunflower seeds butter would work great, but that gives you like the creamy base for your sauce. The next thing you're going to add is lemon juice. Gives it a little bit of an acidity, which you can substitute lime juice if you want. I use the juice of half a lemon here. If you do a lime, I do the whole lime. If you don't have any citrus in the house, you can also use vinegar. I've made this with rice wine vinegar and even with apple cider vinegar. If you do vinegar, I do about a tablespoon. Start with a tablespoon, taste. You can always add it by like the quarter teaspoon until you get it to that level of acidity that you want. You're also going to add ginger and garlic. You can increase or decrease the ginger or garlic to suit your tastes. I'm starting with a 2-inch piece of ginger and 3 cloves of garlic. The recipe actually says 2 on my website, but these were little cloves, so I added an extra clove. Let's see, what else do we have? The soy sauce. I'm using light soy sauce, but you can also use regular soy sauce or Bragg's liquid aminos. If you don't have any soy sauce, you can even add an extra tablespoon of water to make up for the lost liquid, and just add salt to taste at the end. Stir it in, taste, stir again. And then I'm going to add a little extra heat with sriracha sauce. You can use any sriracha sauce you like. You can also use chili garlic sauce, works really well in this recipe, or even red pepper flakes or chili flakes. Just something to add heat, or not. If you don't like spicy, just leave out everything chili related for a more mild peanut butter sauce. So why don't we get started? I'm gonna get a spatula. All right, so the first thing we're gonna add is our 1/2 cup peanut butter to the blender. Get in there, peanut butter. All right. And then let's go ahead and add the rest of the solid stuff. This is a 2-inch piece of ginger, and it's very coarsely chopped. I'll show you. These are like big pieces. Let the blender do most of the work. And I'm gonna add my garlic. You can even press your garlic, especially if you're gonna go light on the liquid, which I'll show you later. You might wanna mince your garlic too, so that you don't end up with a mouthful of garlic that the blender didn't get to, but I'm gonna use a little more liquid, so that shouldn't be a problem in this recipe. Next is a tablespoon of soy sauce, which you can actually increase if you feel like you want it a little more salty. I tend to not like things too salty. And then let's do the lemon juice. So I've juiced half a lemon here. And just pour that right in. And then the last thing you need, well, next to last, is the sriracha. Like I said, you can leave this out if hot sauce freaks you out. 1 to 2 teaspoons. I'm gonna do just 1 because I'm hoping my kid will eat this sauce. I probably should have left it out, but I wanted to make it a little bit more the way I usually do. And then you're gonna add your water. The amount of water you use really depends on what you're using this sauce for. So if you want it thinner as like a dressing, you'll use more water. If you want it thicker to use as like a dipping sauce, you'll use less. It also depends on your blender. So this is a NutriBullet, it's pretty fast. You don't need quite as much, but I want to make a thinner sauce, so I'm going to use the maximum amount of water even though I have a high-speed blender. Here we go. So the next thing you do is just blend this up and you're ready to eat. And I'm actually going to turn off the camera now because this blender is really loud, and I don't think you need to watch me do the blender. See you in a minute. We're back, and I've got a little container to put my peanut butter sauce in. So I'm just gonna pull off the blender here and open it up. As you can see, it's pretty thin. You can see it dripping. For a thicker sauce, you'd use like 2 tablespoons of water, but I used the full 6 tablespoons here because I wanted something nice and pourable for salad dressings. And that's really it. As you can see, you get about 3/4 of a cup of sauce, which is plenty for putting on salads. I also use this sometimes as a marinade for making tofu. Just pour this over your tofu and then bake it in a glass baking pan. And it thickens up and clings to the tofu really nicely. Recommended. Yeah, that's really it. Use this just like you'd use any other peanut butter sauce. Enjoy!